What's up guys, and welcome to another Siege video. Today we are up against 1000 Suns and another girl which name I can't pronounce. We were rank 25 last Siege and we became second, and this time we are rank 42. We are actually up against some old guild members of mine, so I hope I win them and I hope you enjoy. So let's go. So for the first battle we are up against the Ayunu, Iris and the Vritra. I actually choose to Julie this because there's an Ayunu on the opponent. It makes sense if you think about it, because they will not be on minus water, because who the hell would use a water unit against it? I'm pretty sure if they are on will, which they are not, I would have also been able to kill them. Now due to the armor breaks, my Julie will do overkill damage, and then I will probably solo the Ayunu with the Bernard. Yeah, so he comes back, kills Clara, he can kill Galleon, whatever, but he will not kill the Bernard. And let's go. For the second battle we are up against this classic Clara, Vigor and Vritra. I'm going to use this snipe team where I'll be using Mihyang to snipe the Clara, and then it will be a 3v2. I choose to put minus water on my Kroa in case the Vigor goes crazy. You can also use the Fire Hammer Girl instead of the light one. Then your Mihyang will do actually some more damage, which is safer if you're not sure if you can kill the Clara. My Mihyang does quite a lot of damage and I'm pretty sure they're not on minus water. So yeah, that kills 15k each. He misses the armor break, which is really good for me. The stuns don't really matter because we can heal next turn, we can cycle next turn. And this battle is just pretty solid, the team is pretty solid, and I will be expecting the win. So we're up against the same defense again. I'll be using Lushen this time and a Miriam to boost my Lushen damage some more. I do not have a Mirenet, otherwise I would have used that. The idea is to, well, just kill everything. The Ayunu comes back, but I have a defense buff, so he probably won't be able to kill me. And hopefully it's not a Lushen trap. So we buff up. And then we pray. Oh. I've actually never seen an Iris that tanky before. I think I can still clear it up by killing the Iris. Yeah, I'm just thinking right now what is a smart play. Because he lands no stuns, I'll be able to kill the Vritra next turn with the Bernard. Yeah, so that was pretty sketchy, but we got the win nevertheless. So right here I see an opponent with no speed lead and some tanky units. I'm actually pretty sure that with plus wind the Sonia will be able to kill the Byung-chul. Declares on plus fire for the Bayek. And then we'll just leave the Julian for last. So we get the attack buff, the speed buff, and we pray. 83k, that's plenty. 77k, that's also plenty. Then we land the Oblivion hopefully. Oh, we don't even use that. Yeah, it's not even needed. Clean win. So for the Zerato defense, I'll be showing off Charlotte. Instead of Charlotte, you can also use like a Chongpeng, a Triss or a Poseidon. But I think the Charlotte is actually an underrated unit. You don't see it a lot. But the boost she gives at the end of her turn is actually pretty nice. I also went for the Cookie instead of Galleon, because the Cookie's armor break is way more solid than Galleon's, we all know him. So here we push back, it's actually a squishy 0-2. And then we clean up. Unfortunate stun, but it shouldn't really matter. Even if he would go crazy here, I don't think he would have won. Very nice, don't sleep on Charlotte. Next up we have another Clara Vritra. I'll be using Kaz because I really like the unit and it's just really satisfying to see a Vritra die in one turn. I put damage on Dark on it for obvious reasons, and the Mihyang will hopefully kill the Clara. If she doesn't, well, we have 2 water units, so it shouldn't be that huge of a problem. Okay, she's pretty tanky, so hopefully this can kill the Vritra. It barely does. Then we go for the skill 2 on Clara, which doesn't kill, but she doesn't go for S3 because her perfect AI is disturbed, because she took some damage. Then yeah, the Vigor will never win this, even if he really tries. I actually go for S1 on the Kaz because his skill 4 just doesn't do any damage. I could reset the passive with it, but it's not really worth it. So, another win. Next up we have this annoying Liesel defense. She's a really strong defense unit, but there are counters. I put minus wind on all my units to tank the Byung-Chul. And the Diana works really well because she can strip every turn. She can strip the invisibility, the defense buff and the immunity. I actually go for the Moor first turn. I'm not really sure if I should have, but I assumed it was just pretty squishy and it's nice to get him out of the way because he could be on the spare and I wouldn't like the stuns it would give me. Yeah, as you can see, if you build your Diana well, she does a lot of damage. Then due to these AoEs from the Byung-Chul and the Liesel, she gets a lot of attack bar. We don't really need to heal right here. The defense breaks might seem scary, but if you got minus wind, the Byung-Chul doesn't do that much at full HP, so just leave it alone. Yeah, once the Moor is dead, it's a 2v3. It looks really scary, but it's not that scary. So we just cycle back with the Diana and then we leave the Byung-Chul for last and it should be an easy win. Next up we have another one of these Clara Vritra defenses. There's actually an Eshir instead of a Vigor this time, which will mean that the Eshir will strip all of the buffs from your Kroa. So you should put some minus dark and minus light on it instead of minus water. The idea is the same, we snipe the Clara and then we just pray that the battle goes our way in the form of RNG. So that's gone, he strips that. Now if he doesn't stun you at turn 1, I assume it's already GG, because you can heal up, you can buff up, you can cycle. It's just a really solid team. I really advise you to build this. It has some high rune requirements and some sort of niche speed tuning. You should definitely look into that. But I assure you it will pay off. I guess that the enemy was just a big fan of Ayunu, because they took every unit they can find and just slapped the Ayunu in the team and pray it works. I don't think Ayunu's that scary. As you've seen before, I just put my regular offenses against it, even put water units against it, it doesn't really matter. As long as we land the strip on the middle unit, which we do, we push back, we kill it, we go for the Clara right now. And yeah, you just leave the Ayunu for last. It just doesn't do that much. So he comes back, doesn't even manage to kill my Eshir, and yeah, GG. So here we're going against another old guildie of mine. He has some nice LDs, as you can see here, the Julian. The idea with my team is the Hey Gang cleanses all of the debuffs the Zen will give you first turn. Then we'll try to Oblivion the Julian. I know that the Chandra will go for the defense on it, which is why I saved the skill 2 from my Hey Gang for next turn. Yep, almost managed to kill it actually. So as long as the Chandra doesn't proc too much and gets another defense right here, we already win. Oh wait. Okay, that's annoying, but now we can strip it. So as you can see, there's already a problem with my strategy. Yeah, that's annoying. The Oblivion just doesn't stick on the Violence Julian, and due to the defense I can't really kill it. I still go for the Oblivion on it here, because the defense almost runs out. We just gotta sneak in that one attack when he's not on defense and has Oblivion on it. On the other hand, just keep your immunity on yourself so that there's no armor breaks, because this Julian can hit really hard on an armor break. Yeah, you can proc all you like. Another one. So right here we kill it, and that's pretty much game over. Alright, there's the 10 win message, really nice. I'm actually doing quite okay this season. I have a 95% win rate right now, and I'd like to keep it like that. Hopefully we win the siege and we get up higher against more difficult guilds. These guilds were actually already really good, I liked it. It's also nice to see some old guildies of mine doing great in the new guild. And hopefully you enjoyed the siege. I'll try to use some more, well, niche units next time. Let me know in the comments which ones you'd like to see. And as always, stay tuned.